I hope the tags I put on this work because it's
Uh,
like Syria and this and that. So hopefully, like,
let's see.
well, we'll start with the like more. I don't know, like, because I was all right. So Sunnycat85 sent me a funny ass meme thing, and it had Dr. Seuss hat and
Mhm.
said, "Come and take it," and I was like. I was
Yeah,
like, that was good. I had to share that on Twitter. It was like, yes. Oh.
yeah. For me, when I heard whole Dr. Seuss, I'm like, okay, so you're just
That guy
alleviating.
didn't that guy strive for inclusiveness and like environmental awareness and like like sensitivity toward like other people? So I'm sitting here like, you can cancel anybody. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, for
I'm like,
me,
I'm not canceled yet, but I teeter a line between inappropriate one way and inappropriate the other, and it just balances out enough that I have not been canceled.
well, I
Because
mean,
I thought this shit that happened, like, that freaked people out at the Capitol, like, I think now it was a bit of a, I think it was a bit bullshitted, but originally I was like, I think that's hilarious. But just in case you're offended by that, when they set fire to the police station in Minnesota, I thought that shit was funny too. You know,
I didn't realize that, but I mean,
oh,
for
I did. Oh, you did. No, no, no. This was like last year. They did set fire
oh,
to
okay,
Minnesota, right? Yeah, not recently. No, but if you look at that picture, you'll see that all the windows are boarded up. It looks like it had been abandoned for years. So
hmm.
I think it was a bit staged. But I was like, so if you're mad that I'm thinking the thing at the Capitol's funny, don't worry. I thought the police station being set on fire was funny too. So there you go. So I balance.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's good enough for the goose, it's good enough for the gander. Damn it.
Well, I mean, for me, going back to the Dr. Seuss issue, I mean, for me, it just sounds like it's just another thing for parents to kind of, not have that discussion with their kids. Like, oh, I can't,
I, we're supposed to have that conversation, and we're not supposed to have that conversation.
it's like you can't win one or the other. And
You can't. You absolutely cannot. Like, I don't know if it's copywritten, but like, I kind of want to play something for you guys because it makes me think of it. Now, this was set in the '80s, so obviously, like, like names of the leader has changed, but the message stays the same. So let me see if I can go find that real quick. Actually, yeah, yeah, I'll do it.
okay, and while you do that, hello, DJ Odyssey, thank you. I appreciate your hello, my friend.
Yeah, we don't see you nearly enough, Captain. I don't know what the fuck that's about. What's the MKG ballot? Like, what is all that?
Oh, it's my initials.
Oh, fair enough. It feels weird
I,
calling you Captain since you're not a captain.
it's just a fandom I've had since I've been because I grew up on TNG, so I've always been fascinated with just the captaincy. So I just when I got old enough, I appropriated the name Captain and MKG with it, and so there
Fair
we go.
enough.
So and if I'm not mistaken, Laura, did you change your hair color by chance?
Yes, it was a sort of platinumy blonde, and I went for more bluish purple. Although the purple didn't work out, it was more periwinkle really. But yeah,
Okay,
it sort of meshed with the blue, and it turned into this. And I'm like, good enough.
okay. I was just checking because sometimes my eyes kind of deceive me. So
There.
have you?
Ugh. I'm trying to find my playlist. There's a playlist called Inspired, and that is where oh, I found it. It's just not decorated. The other ones are kind of decorated with emojis. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. What the fuck did I do? Okay. So what's this? Go away. Fuck off. What is that? The thing on the side of my screen is like, "Meow." I'm like, I don't want that. No, go away. So, hold on. Let me. Alright. So hopefully this is loud enough everybody can hear it. So hold on. Alright. Very slow at doing it. But like the way everybody's just bending at the knee and how things have gotten out of hand. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about like calling out the bad guys for doing bad shit and this and that. In fact, the film project I'm working on is it's a documentary about a mass killing that happened in Tulsa. And which reminds me, by the way, I will shill that a little bit in the chat there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so but the way the world has become, this is what it's reminding me of. Now, I want everyone to see this in a bipartisan way. I don't care if it was, what president was saying this. It's the message I want people to kind of take in. I might turn it up just a little to make sure people can hear it.
Okay.
Now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war, but there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second. Surrender. Admittedly, there's a risk in any course we follow other than this, but every lesson of history tells us that the greater risk lies in appeasement. And this is the specter our well-meaning liberal friends refuse to face, that their policy of accommodation is appeasement. And it gives no choice between peace and war, only between fight or surrender. If we continue to accommodate, continue to back and retreat, eventually we have to face the final demand, the ultimatum. And what then? When Nikita Khrushchev has told his people he knows what our answer will be. He has told them that we're retreating under the pressure of the Cold War, and someday, when the time comes to deliver the final ultimatum, our surrender will be voluntary, because by that time, we will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price, or better read than death, or as one commentator put it, he'd rather live on his knees than die on his feet. And therein lies the road to war, because those voices don't speak for the rest of us. You and I know and do not believe that life is so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery. If nothing in life is worth dying, for when did this begin? Just in the face of this enemy? Or should Moses have told the children of Israel to live in slavery under the Pharaohs? Should Christ have refused the cross? Should the patriots at Concord Bridge have thrown down their guns and refused to fire the shot heard around the world? The martyrs of history were not fools. And our honored dead, who gave their lives to stop the advance of the Nazis, didn't die in vain. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have the courage to say to our enemies, there is a price we will not pay, there is a point beyond which they must not advance. Winston Churchill said the destiny of man is not measured by material complications. When great forces are on the move in the world, we learn their spirits, not enemies. He said there's something going on in time and space and beyond time and space, which, whether we like it or not, spells duty. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
My dad told me about that speech. He would make slight references to it when I was younger, but we didn't have. Hi, Sunny Cat. I was just telling them how you were the one that gave me the Dr. Seuss hat to come and take it. So yeah, I used that as part of the thumbnail. That was just so brilliant. Yeah, he's a marvelous little thing. I love him. He's lovely. But yeah, but so much bending at the knee. That is basically what we have. Like, because it's, there's a limit how far back you retreat, and there's a limit. There's at some point you've got to draw the line.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they're banning Dr. Seuss, are you kidding? And it's all this double speak weird shit that's been going on. It's like they're trying to change the entire meaning of words, and it's just weird.
Well, I mean, for me, it kind of goes along the lines of what I was trying to tell my one friend, where eventually we're going to implode upon ourselves culturally because we're trying to, backtrack on things that don't need to be backtracked on. Like the focus of what is actually pertinent in our time is being ignored, or as you suggested, I think in a previous conversation between us, is being covered up, as it were, or subverted, because we're being distracted by what the media decides to tell us versus what is actually going on in the world. And
right.
While I wish we had more of a neutral type of news, the best we can do is to listen to those individuals that are actually on the ground in those areas that are facing this conflict, because
And I'm hoping he shows up. I really hope he shows up, but I don't know if he will. Like, I sent him the link, but I talked to him. It was a little before sunrise. I guess it's not as monitored for the most part, as long as you don't get too out of hand.
mm,
So YouTube is monitored quite heavily. Like Twitter is monitored quite heavily.
yeah,
But a streaming platform called YouNow, you stream and your video disappears. Like it doesn't save somewhere like it does on YouTube.
oh, okay,
People get away with playing copyright music there, all kinds of stuff. Well, I met a kid. When I say kid, I think he's like 19. I'm telling the audience. So, like, I'm not talking to like a 4-year-old or anything.
right,
But his name is Ibram, and he's working on studying to be a doctor, in fact. And he lives in a town. I forget the name of it. It starts with a T, but he lives in Syria. And I'm like, how are things there? And he's like, oh, well, the economy's a little shaky, but it's okay, this and that. And I'm like, are you not concerned about the bombs? And he's like, we're not getting bombed. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like, our American media is telling us that they're doing bomb strikes on you, and it's because of your pipeline. He's like, I haven't seen a bit of that. And I thought, well, how big is Syria? Maybe it's happening on the other side of his country and he doesn't know. I mean, you'd think you'd hear about it, but whatever. I looked it up. It is 3.5 times smaller than the state of Texas, you guys. So even if like it was happening on the other side, do you think someone would get like on a bike or in their car and get to another town and be like, you ain't gonna believe the shit going on over there? You'd think they'd hear of it. Nope. He's like, we're not getting any bomb strikes. So what the fuck has our American news been telling us? I even asked him. I didn't want to, I mean, I assume he knows better than I do what's going on over there. You'd think, I mean, if someone was bombing part of Oklahoma, I'm pretty sure I'd fucking hear about it, at least in a couple of days.
absolutely,
But
right.
you'd think, at least I'm getting on the highway and be coming over here like, holy crap, something. Nope. But I was like, hey, and he was on his like phone, so I was like, can I see what outside looks like? Because I actually like when people are in other countries, I like to, have them like show me like their little neighborhood or like, and it looks like the kind of like when you see like over like the Middle East, the clotheslines they hang their clothes on, the design of the buildings, the architect, everything. It looked like a nice, calm, peaceful day, birds chirping.
So
Yeah.
to me, it kind of sounds
Have
like,
you seen those pictures? They show Syria being blown up, and it's a huge smoke cloud of smoke or whatever, just going up to the sky and everything. That's the pictures we've been seeing. He had no idea. He thought I was asking about their economy. He had no idea that American news is saying that we're bombing them.
well,
So
and I
why
mean,
on earth would so many people are against the idea of going to war with Syria. Why the fuck would our news tell us something like this? You'd think they'd want to hide the fact they were doing it, not lie that they were doing it. What the fuck is happening?
well, I mean, again, for me, it sounds like just another way for, the mainstream media to go ahead and, try to make a dollar wherever they can, whether it's scaring us to think that this is going on and just to, convince us to pay attention to their broadcast in order for us to pay attention to their ads. And it's a very,
Well, I'm very puzzled because it was mentioned it was bombing in Syria. People rightfully are pissed because they're like, oh, so you can't even like take care of Social Security, this and that, but you have money for bombs in Syria. Okay, so where's that money going? All right, I mean, is it being spent? Is it not? Are we lying about it? Because like on YouTube and things like that, I don't generally run into people from Syria. But on YouNow, especially like starting around this time of night, you can kind of you can usually search by hashtags, like hashtag guys, if you want to see like guys that are happy to be streaming. Hashtag girls, hashtag sleep streams, whatever the fuck's going on, You can, and you can tell by sometimes the profile pictures, like like their neighborhoods or like Arabic writing. You can tell what part of the world's kind of awake right now, and that's how I kind of ran into him. And even though he had a Syrian accent, he spoke very good English. And apparently, I did not know this, but he was like, yeah, they teach that in like grade school. That's the second language they teach. And I was like, well, fuck. And he's working on learning German because he wants to start continuing his medical studies in Germany. So, like, we see all these images that, like, of the Middle East, and they damn near live in a hut, it looks like, or dilapidated buildings, and, like, people always scurry across the street, or kids are playing. Yeah, this guy gave me no indication that the stuff that we get shown on TV and the news is accurate. I'm sitting here like, I wonder what else they've lied about. You know, like, what the hell? Because usually when America wants to do something scandalous, they lie and say they're not doing it. And so I told them that I was concerned that if they're telling us that they are doing bomb strikes, that maybe they're testing the waters with us to see if we're accepting of it before they actually do it. And so I told him, like, and he was like, yeah, there is that our countries are definitely causing problems with each other. And because I told him, like, I assume regular people like you and me don't want fights, like, and he's like, right, I don't want to fight anyone. I don't hate anybody. I don't want to be at war with anyone, you know, and which just really solidifies that the majority of the time people get worked up and want to fight is because they think there's a reason to, and usually it's people probably wanting pipelines or fear control and shit like that. But it's crazy.
Well, and I mean, it also kind of plays to the fact that with what you were saying before about the media potentially lying to us about what could be portrayed, is their way of desensitizing us to it when it actually happens. And so when it actually does happen,
I'm just gonna be madder.
I mean, for those individuals that decide to look beyond the sensationalized headlines, we can ascertain the fact that we're seeing, just what, again, the mainstream media is trying to do versus what the actual truth of the matter is. The truth of the matter is that, the majority of people are very much aware of, the world as a whole, and that, there's much more than just this little blue ball floating in space, so to speak. Not dismissing, religion or anything of that.
Well, right, yeah. Nobody. I don't think anybody's assuming that. No, like, but there's just things that are bigger than us, and yeah. But I was so astounded. I can't even explain how astounded I was because I've been annoyed for the last like 2 fucking weeks, and then I even like I think last week I even like tagged Joe Biden in a tweet, and I'm like, hey, I thought progressives were supposed to be against war. What the fuck? And then I find out from a guy living, I don't know if he's living in the middle of Syria. I have to look it up. Like I think I actually hold on. I may have screenshot it when he showed it. I think I made a screenshot. I might be able to tell you the town he's in. As soon as I figure out this phone, because I have 2 phones. This one's more for picture taking and video, and the other one's for some picture taking and like social media. So sometimes I forget where my shit's at. So. Photos, okay, because the gallery on here looks different than the gallery on there, so, okay. Tartus. The town is Tartus. Tartus, Syria. I screenshot it so I can have reference, so if anybody wants to look on a map. Hey, Slasher, darling. Mwah! Welcome, sweetie. So, yeah. So, I guess, I mean, whoever wants to look that up can look that up because I'm not sure what part of Syria. But the point is, you think if he's living in Syria, we're airstriking that shit, he'd kind of fucking notice. I mean, my friend told me it doesn't mean that they don't have drones hovering above or people don't really see it and spy on them. I didn't say that wasn't happening. That's probably fucking happening. But we've been told for what, 2 weeks there's been airstrikes?
Yeah, I think that's about
this
right.
This guy had no clue what the hell I was. When I asked him how they were doing, he thought I was asking about their economy. And I'm like,
It's
I
like,
didn't know what to say. I yeah, and, I'm guessing. I mean, I know, I'm sure he doesn't speak for everyone, but he doesn't seem like the kind to want to hang out with people. I mean, people like to hang out with like-minded folks. So there's a good chance that pretty much him and his buddies don't want to have a fight with anyone. Nobody wants that. I don't want it. I'm assuming you don't.
there's
I
no
mean, what a
need for
waste
it.
of money if we're not in actually any. If nobody's in any actual danger, what is the fucking point of it?
Well,
And so, and
I
so
mean,
I don't even know what to. I mean, I have a few things to think about our government, but the fact that he even lied about doing that—that's insane. I did think it was strange because usually when we go attack a country, we end up with some kind of footage showing up. We've only seen a few still photographs, and they could have been bombing bombs from anywhere at any time, and they used
mhm.
that B-roll footage basically. Because this kid's wherever he's living, it looked pretty freaking peaceful.
Right, because I mean, with whatever footage they decide to show us, they could claim that, oh, it was just bad quality video because of, distance, or satellite, whatever the reasoning for it being. They could easily find an explanation for it to try to give us the illusion that, oh, that's believable, but in reality, it's, again, just a facade to keep us lulled into the fact that the government is, quote unquote, doing something for our benefit, when in
Well,
reality,
I don't see why. I don't see why they would think telling us they're bombing Syria is beneficial. And I mean, it's good to tell us if they are doing something, but why lie about something that's awful like that? That's weird. Like, oh, I get, was it just like the way of testing the water to see if that's what we were okay with it?
I mean, that's one potential explanation. Another potential explanation would just be to see how, both sides of the spectrum, whether Republican or Democrat or whatever side of that political aisle you are.
Well, it seems
Um,
to be a mixed review on that because there's some from both sides that are for it and against it. But like, unless they've actually like done something to us, I don't see the point, or done something to someone else. Having someone having a pipeline is not an excuse to attack somebody. I mean, we're not supposed to be pillagers. I mean, we have been, we kind of are, but we're not supposed to be.
yeah, I mean, there's no denying that we still have some colonialism, still within our
I know we left
structure.
England to get away from that shit, and then we end up becoming that.
Hmm.
Ain't that some shit?
Well, I mean, we are the great experiment, or at least that's what I've been, told throughout the years, because we're somewhat of still very young country,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things. So, but that's no excuse for whatever atrocities our government.
Well, oh yeah, exactly. Because I mean, the atrocities we've done has been done in other places, so we kind of knew it wasn't okay then, you know. So yeah, it's like, oh, maybe this time it'll be okay.
It's like, yeah, no, can we just not destroy other places and actually, use
Yeah,
what we.
because and what they love to do, from my understanding of things, is they love to absolutely just pillage and bomb strike shit, and then like basically sell them loans and help them with the infrastructure, and then that country's indebted to them with a bill. And I'm like, this is like the huge equivalent of like mobsters going to a convenience store, beating up the owner, and then extorting money for protection to stop other people from doing that to them.
I mean, that's essentially what it is,
Yeah,
and
it's just a huge ass global version of that. It's scandalous beyond words.
the
I
other
mean, I'm
mob.
glad nobody's getting hit in Syria. I'm glad. I'm appalled. Usually, America likes to go after people and not tell us. Usually, not the reverse.
Yeah,
And like I remember last week reading, and it said that Kamala Harris said that she had been kept out of the loop and she didn't know that we were striking Syria. Apparently, there was nothing to know.
it's like,
So
how do
I don't
you.
know, like, because apparently she was out of the loop. She said, uh, the president. I'm not sure he knows what day it is. So who the fuck's who's running this shit show here? Like this fucking horse and pony show. Who is running this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't wish ill upon anyone, but you know, the current POTUS, he's a little bit up there in terms of age. In fact, if I remember right, he's the oldest.
I can't remember if he's the oldest. I know he might be the oldest or second oldest. I can't be certain.
But
FDR was up there in years too.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, this
Right.
this goes back to
there's people in their 90s who have their wits about them. So like, but like, yeah, they were talking about Trump being mentally unfit and everything. I mean, I don't know. I'm not his doctor, but man, some of the stuff I've seen Biden say, I'm like, should we not be testing this dude?
I understand, because for me, it's I like to think of it as, if you can't pass a driver's test, you probably should be holding a higher office than.
Well, it depends. I mean, eyesight's not necessarily a prerequisite, I would imagine, because being able to have enough conscious ability to make decisions that are important is what you need. But yeah, if someone's so demented they can't drive themselves somewhere, yeah, they probably should not be.
I mean, I agree with you. Eyesight isn't a necessary requirement for holding political, higher office, but it does kind of fall in the same line of, if you're not cognizant and aware enough to understand the repercussions of your decisions, maybe you shouldn't be running for office.
Well, I really feel like it was a real weekend at Bernie's. I'm sorry, y'all. My skin has got like an itchy thing. So sorry if I keep reaching out my shirt. I might as well just address that. That's just gonna keep happening. Anyway, but like, I really feel like the whole thing was a real weekend at Bernie's thing. Like, he was just being kind of held up, propped up, and made to go along, and whoever's driving him was doing like, obviously, his wife, if she was any decent wife, would have had her husband not under that kind of pressure in his mental condition. His son, wow, we really just don't even need to get into that. But damn, he's probably like, God, I better help get my dad president so I don't go to jail. That's probably part of it.
Well, I mean, for me, I think it's the reason he was put into office ultimately was just as a put in place until his dare I say it, ultimate demise of natural causes, where Kamala Harris will eventually take over.
And I hate the idea of her taking over, because she put a lot of people in jail while she was cutting corners and cheated the system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was one guy, I believe I read that one guy was on death row, and he was going to be on death row until she was forced to, I guess, admit that she had cheated in the case, and he got released or something. I mean, she was willing to let a guy die. What in the fuck? She should have been fired from that job. She shouldn't have even been allowed to run for office. Nobody should be allowed to run for office if they've been caught, cutting corners and, hiding evidence in a case. No.
Because then we're not really sending the best of this country to really govern us. And instead, we're willing to settle for whoever, dare I say it, checks the boxes.
Because some of the best and the brightest are either doing something else, or they're just not. They're not getting the same opportunity for screen time. Look at I always pronounce her name wrong. Gabby something. I can't remember her name. She's a Democrat, but she's kind of got Democrat but kind of libertarian views. Tulsi Gabbard. That's it.
Oh.
Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, I could not remember for the life of me her name. Sorry.
No
but
worries.
but she is a non-white female, and she was absolutely not invited to the DNC. I don't want to hear them talk about inclusivity anymore. No, you basically rejected a woman of color from the DNC. No, you don't. Y'all can set the fuck back down. Don't get to talk anymore.
Yeah, so I mean,
because
again,
they're saying all the conservatives are the ones that are racist, but you didn't let a Democratic nominee go speak.
I mean,
what?
Again, for me, it all comes back to the idea that eventually they're going to eat themselves alive, so to speak.
God, I hope they hurry the fuck up and don't take us with them. Jesus.
I mean, it makes me ashamed to think, or to still have my name registered, as a Democrat. But I think more at this point, I'm more, like an independent. I want to go with what makes sense for the country. I don't care which lines it goes along.
Right. What makes sense makes sense. Exactly. Like, I had been voted. I voted. I had been a registered Republican for like quite a few years, although I barely ever voted. Um, I hadn't voted since 2008 because I realized everything's kind of a shit show, and I'm just like, I don't really want to participate in a shit show like this. I'll talk shit about it, and I hate when people go, "Well, if you don't vote, you can't complain."
Oh,
The
don't give
fuck I can't. The fuck I cannot. Watch me do it. Because I got a shit show here, horse and pony show here, and a turd sandwich here. And that's my choices. And you tell me I can't complain? I can complain about my choices. I absolutely can. Yes, and I will.
Because
So,
I mean, no matter what, if you choose or not to choose, you're still being governed by the quote unquote governed.
exactly.
But
What
as I like to think of a comedian, Bill Hicks, his joke was, people will always go, I agree with the puppet on the left side. I agree with the puppet on the right side. Oh wait, there's one guy in the middle holding up both puppets. And it's just like, relax, America. Your government is in control.
That's the problem. And since we saw that Reagan speech earlier, speaking of which, one of his favorite quotes was, one of the scariest things to ever hear is, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
I mean,
there's not many times where there's been a fight where the government didn't somehow have a hand in pushing it along. I wonder how much more peaceful it would be. I'm not saying get rid of governments, but basically you just have regular country folk just having like occasional fights about farmland. That'd be about it. That'd be about the extent, You fucking stole my car, this and that. We wouldn't have wars in other countries. I can't even afford to go over to another country to start some shit. I can't even afford one of those cheap cruises to the fucking Caribbean for 4 days. Because apparently passports and other stuff is required, and I don't have that kind of money.
Well,
I had looked into it because I wanted to do something really cool for my family, and that's obviously not going to fucking happen. So, my income tax is not as great as I had hoped. I didn't get it processed yet, so I'm hoping for a better deal because they wanted to charge me almost $500 for paperwork, and I'm like, y'all took 6 weeks to do it.
Jeez.
I was able to get a calculator to add up how much I made in one night, in an hour. This took you 6 weeks because they had 2 guys quit, and everybody just kept passing my paper packet on to the next person. They passed. And I was like, so I sat at the other night. I sat at this lady's desk for 5 fucking hours until she was done. I did. I fell asleep on my head on her fucking desk halfway through, all near the end. But yes, I did. And then she told me how much I was supposed to get. Then she told me how apparently that doing this, I get taxed for this. So they wanted $780 something. So that took away from the income tax. Thank God they're not asking that push straight up out of pocket because I ain't got it. And then she was going to charge almost $500 for having processed it. I'm like, y'all should have paid me as long as I had to wait.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? So I'm going to try to find some tax program or maybe even the IRS website. And apparently a Schedule C is what I need for this. And so.
Okay. Well, I mean, I usually do my taxes through TurboTax, but my various forms are very simple because again, being a single individual with not much to work with, I mean, it seems
apparently when people send, this is based a lot on the contributions to PayPal people have sent from on YouTube, and so I'm wondering if that should even really count, if that should even really matter, if I can just consider YouTube to be where I get money and that's the money I sent. Maybe that shit can be skipped. I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
if it's money you got in, it's taxable. Isn't that the point? I don't know.
for me, it almost sounds like, being double taxed, because if someone does decide to, as I would consider it, tipping you through PayPal or whatever medium you choose to do, they're already being taxed on that money because they earned that money. Whatever they choose to do with it shouldn't be re-taxed upon when it's, distributed to someone else like yourself, because that to me just sounds like double dipping.
Oh well, it's the government. Of course, they'll double dip every chance they get. So, but I don't know. Maybe there's a different way to do it because maybe I could just be like, yeah, I work at do YouTube work, but yeah, I don't know. But like, I guess I could try it that way. I don't know. I can just tell them I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm no expert by any means of the definition when it comes to taxes or
I
any
feel
kind of
like
dealing.
mailing. Well, you said you're good at mathematics. I feel like mailing you like 100 pages of this shit and be like, hell.
Well,
But
I
no,
mean,
I can add it up, and then it's the deductions and expenditures. But now that I actually understand like what they're doing, like I can not only the square footage of the house, but the square footage of the room I stream in. Uh, like they were guessing about 60% deduction from my cable bill and electric, and then like say 50% of my phone because sometimes I use the phone to do videos or stream from my phone, which is rare because it gets very pixely. Anyway, um, so all those were taken into account. Oh, hold on, yeah, mouse or something. Oh, hello, darling. Mwah! Welcome. Yeah, like 5 people in here. That's not bad for 3 a.m. I mean, I've seen worse, but nonetheless, yeah, the tax thing. Oh my god, I had such high hopes because I always hear about people getting like a whole bunch of money and shit, and I'm like, damn it. So
I
I feel very let down. It'll probably be just enough to pay my property tax. And I'm like, fucking wonderful. I
well, I
mean, it's
mean,
better to have your house auctioned. I mean, don't get me wrong, but you kind of think, oh, I might be able to do something special. Nope.
yeah. No, I understand. I mean, I usually, up until about last year, I usually do get some kind of refund, but because I was driving for Uber for so long, that kind of, dinged me quite a bit. So eventually I had to pay taxes back too. So
Well, did they do the deductions thing? Because using your car and gas is a deduction for your work,
I believe they did, and that's why I'm
and
going
you
to be
still
double.
got dinged.
So I'm going to be double. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be double checking my taxes when I file
I
them
think
this
you
year.
should because I feel like you shouldn't be getting dinged that hard if I mean you literally drive your office. That is literally and the insurance to cover it as well, and the maintenance. Those are all deductions for that.
Yeah, I think the problem was I wasn't, well aware of what I was doing. So again, I think at the time I was just considering just doing it as a intermediate means of just trying to make some income while I try to look for jobs. But then, of course, this time last year is when I had to stop driving because everything was on lock. So I couldn't really drive, and even if I could, do I really want to, you know, endanger my health for whoever might get in my car because, coming off the cannabis, my lungs aren't exactly what they used to be.
And none of ours are.
So, but, if I do eventually get either back into that or get another full-time job, I'll just be more, aware of what kind of breaks I need to take for myself in terms of taxes this year at least. So, but, um, you know, this this year I've just been lucky because I sold my house, so I'm just kind of living off the profit I made off of that for like.
Nice. Man, oh yeah, that was another thing. Like, you know how like you're hoping to get money, and so you're picturing like 20 different things you're gonna spend it on.
Mhm.
I was thinking of like, yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder what kind of like workable properties are like for like foreclosure, and I was like, thinking that'd be nice to have a little extra something coming in. And it's not like I can't paint and put up sheetrock. I've done it. It's a pain in the ass when it's on the ceiling. I was the unlucky fucker on the scaffolding using my feet to hold it up so other people can nail it in place. I'm like, oh my god. So it was fucking miserable, especially in the summer because the heat rises.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can patch walls, spackle, paint. So as long as it has a fucking floor, I could probably make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I was definitely checking out a few sites that were like talking about some places coming up for auction. One place was 23,000. I'm like, ooh, it looked rough though. That's definitely a bachelor's house right there. Like,
yeah, no, I understand.
And I wanted something close by too because I don't want to necessarily have to drive 2 hours if I have to go like fix your shit. Because I assume that if I am the landlord, I'm supposed to fix shit. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm a slumlord. Nobody wants that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why, my girlfriend, she was kind of pointing me in the direction of, other like northern states, like where the Great Lakes are, like Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin.
Fuck Minnesota. I'm sorry, but fuck Minnesota. That shit is cold.
Well, I mean, for me, the cold doesn't bother me too much. I mean, I've been through Pennsylvania, through Colorado, so me and the snow were like this at this point. So
I can't live in a place where the wind hurts my face.
No.
I
when I was living in Vegas and I was going through high school, I would always ride my bike to and from my house to the high school, and I was dumb enough not to wear gloves on my hands, and so during the winter months, yeah, it looked like I just got into a fist fight when I got to school.
What is wrong with you?
There's a lot of things wrong with me, but that's another.
That's
another street. That's for another street.
Same. Oh, my biscuit.
So, but yeah, there's a lot of stories where it's just like, really, Mike, you went through all of that. You didn't think to do something about it. I'm like, yeah, no, I was a kid. What do you want from me? I'm like, I want you to think, Mike. Come on. But live and learn. At least at least I still have my hands. At least there is that.
Surprised. I'm honestly surprised. Anyway, before you hopped on and before we went live, I was like, on Twitter, like on the side has like news and stuff. And I was like, oh, what? And so I'm thinking, oh, you know what? It might be fun to take a gander at some of that. So go to share screen. And honestly, the first thing we're gonna see, oddly, it doesn't surprise me. I don't know why, but it doesn't. This shit right here, she looks like a problematic bitch. I'm sure somebody's gonna be mad at me for saying that, but she does. Like, she's got this guy's nuts in her purse, for real.
Oh, like, absolutely.
Like, he had a gun collection, like, apparently, like, antiques and all kinds, and she made him sell it because she didn't want guns in the house. I'm like,
put him in a shed. I mean, you're a freaking prince, dude. Put him in a shed.
But yeah, apparently they're investigating allegations that she had bullied former aides or maids, servants, whatever, assistants, and they feel that we are saddened by what is said to be an attack on her character. Oh my god, dude! She literally opened suitcases on a game show. Calm down.
Not only that, but didn't both of them give up the the royalty that they were supposed to inherit? Like, they're just regular civilians now, as far as I understand it.
Yes and no, but like, I wonder if that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird that they waited this long after they've left to do this.
Well, I mean, you could say
that's what I kind of don't get. It's like, why did they take that long? It seems like maybe Buckingham Palace is salty that she like stole their boy away. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could also ask the same question of who was it, Governor Cuomo? Like,
oh my God, dude!
Why did those women wait so long? Until this point to.
Well, I thought it was more recent, to be honest, but. He's probably kind of a scary dude because, I mean, he seems like the kind of guy who would probably have you killed if you, like, opened your mouth.
Oh yeah, it does seem like that. But I mean, the bigger
So
question.
waiting till he's already in the hot seat might have been the time to do it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, my big question is, does he have the nipple rings? Yes or no?
Oh
I
my
think
God, I don't
I'm.
want to know that. I don't want to know that about him, dude.
I mean,
No.
I don't want to have anything to do with my nipples, one way or the other. But the fact that he's trying to not admit or cover that up, it's just like an
Yeah,
answer.
I'm glad they're gonna start nailing him. Even his like fellow Democrats are like, dude, you gotta go.
Again,
Bullshit.
it's going to be one of those situations where eventually the Democratic Party will be eating itself alive. And
I hope all the crazies fucking cannibalize themselves. Like normal, like non-aggressive non-psychos will be left. That would be very, very nice. I
yeah,
mean, they were even talking about canceling Rosario Dawson. I'm like, I can't help but notice it seems like everybody's attacking women and female minorities. What the fuck? And a lot of them's white folks doing it. Do they not see the irony? I am. I'm seeing it.
well, what did Rosario Dawson do?
Actually, Rosario Dawson didn't do anything. They're
Oh,
mad
okay.
at they're mad at her mom because, from my understanding, they have like I think somebody who was like a landscaper or doing something. I can't. It was some kind of like yard work of sorts, and I think the person happened to be trans, I believe, and I guess it was an issue, and so the mom wanted to fire this person she had employed, and some kind of altercation ensued, and I guess maybe they feel like Rosario Dawson didn't do enough to stop it or something. Because I mean, if I'm not there, I can't really say, but that's the gist of it. And so, like, because her mom's not famous, but she is, it's
Yes.
hard to cancel somebody who's not famous. So, yeah, so they're canceling her, and I, I'm like, oh wow, okay. And there's even people who've been hinting they want to cancel Henry Cavill because he, a long time ago, I'm guessing, dated Gina Carano. And I'm like, okay, wait, he's not
So
currently dating her. And secondly, it's Henry Cavill. Good luck canceling The Witcher.
yeah, and
Good luck.
I mean,
He's The Witcher and Superman. Good luck canceling that.
I mean,
Too many people want him.
it just seems weird to me because
Yeah, because one, even let's say her politics he didn't like. Let's just say.
hmm,
What if that happened not to be a subject of conversation they ever had? That he had no idea what her political beliefs or any of it was. He's not supposed to be a fucking mind reader. He had no idea that one day, years from now, people were going to be mad at her. I mean, what the fuck? That's crazy. Are they going to cancel her mom because she gave birth to her? I mean, what's next?
I mean, again, it's just culturally we're eating ourselves, and because I mean I dated a few girls who politically we differed, but even if I knew that at the time or knew that after the fact or
Oh, I'm fairly tolerant. There is a limit, though. But hold on. What in hell? Uh, I can try to put that. I'm, I'm, I may have to try to do it from. Excuse me, sorry. I may have to try to do that from YouTube because I'm.
hmm,
Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to find my own shit.
interesting. So it
I'm
looks
trying
like
to copy. I don't know how to control volume clearly. No, it doesn't give me a chance to copy paste it. I tried that and it split up the whole fucking thing.
oh that's weird. So I'm just looking at it on my screen, and John, if I'm understanding this correctly, this is off of Antarctica.
Did you copy paste it?
Oh yeah,
All right, fine. Share screen that shit, man.
sure.
Like, because I was trying to, and it was just not having it.
No worries. So yeah, this is where it
Yeah,
pops up.
there's a thing there. It's kind of blurred out in certain areas. I've checked out Antarctica. Oh wait, that's not wait. Is that Antarctica? Wait, is Antarctica the same as the South Pole?
Yeah, Antarctica is in the South Pole. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can
Okay.
pull.
So yeah, I've seen there's something I saw before. It was some kind of weird setup there, and it was closer to the coast. I thought this
I
might be
can't put
something else. He said put it on satellite view,
satellite.
so that way we can actually see like buildings or something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Uh,
Let me submit. No.
it should be somewhere on the left. It should be some kind of option.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, my mic was in the
Okay,
way.
there's
That's
that. All
why.
right, zoom in. There's some odd colors there.
Yeah, it's like, is there gold down there that we don't know about? Because
Oh, it looks like a face, kinda.
yeah, well, I mean, what's weird is I can't put the little Google guy down here because there's nothing that shows up.
Okay, that's awfully huge. It just looks like a face, but that's like, oh, he said scroll.
Square in the bottom left satellite scroll. Well, let me see how far I can scroll in. Well, that's about as far as I can scroll in. It's just pixelated. So, oh, here we go. Maybe it's rendering.
Maybe.
Come on.
Or it's telling you can't see it because there's, oh, no.
I just zoomed in.
I think it's just the face. I think he wanted us to see the face. It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, when I first saw it, it pulled up this this nature site. You know, Antarctica is what. Really, it's a
Well, sometimes
cemetery.
the wind and stuff and snow just makes weird designs. But back out of there a little more so we can kind of get a gander at it.
Oh, John says, yeah, John says it's a face. It's a big face like on Mars. So,
Okay.
I mean, I can kind of see it right here where I'm
Okay,
hovering
so
over.
here's my issue with that. Is because this like a lot of snow and wind probably just created. Although I really don't know how it made the mouth. That's really fucking weird. But how in the world would wind be blowing on Mars though? So like if the same conditions created that, like I'm kind of like I don't
Yeah,
know. That is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I see it. A lot of it looks like it's blurred out too. Like
yeah, that's a little bit disconcerting. I'm just like, really, you
yeah,
can't
because
show me?
if you look at the upper left corner, it looks
Mhm.
like you can tell there's some like it looks like Photoshop blurring. Because you can see right there, there's a bunch of stuff that is like where I'm pointing that's in focus and sharp, and then when you move over, it looks like there's a lot of blurring, like
Oh
someone
yeah,
edited. That is
yeah.
weird. Why would they blur that area?
I mean, you know, probably the same thing they do with Area 51. They just don't want to let us know what's actually there. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
Let's nose around a little more.
I mean,
Let's go.
for me, it's just weird that it's a gold color, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden you have this
I feel
line.
like they did a lot of patchwork and just put different pieces of data together, like one image from one day and then different image from another day.
Yeah. So
But
you
yeah,
want?
that's gold. It's gold right there, but like the rest of it seems to be bluish.
Yeah. Did you want me to zoom out a little bit more?
Yeah, let's zoom out and see what else is goldish. Oh, there's green. Oh, there was.
Oh, went too far out. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm wondering. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of patched quilt work. Like what the fuck?
I don't know,
I
but
don't know why it would be different colors like this.
I couldn't even begin to fathom a guess. Someone. Oh, John says they do patch them together.
Why though?
Well, I honestly can't really think of a good reason, short of try not to have satellites collide with each other. But even that's a far-fetched idea of why there would be patchwork photos put together.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of steps. The satellite should just be able to pick up the imagery. It does in the U.S. just fine.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing the comments here. It looks like John says they do blur some stuff out.
Well, see, I want to go and find out why, but I also hate the cold, so I'm not.
I mean,
Like, there's a lot of things the cold will stop me from. I will smoke in the house. I will not go to protests. Like, nope, nope, too cold. That is weird. Like, I wonder what's going on over there, like, toward the east. Like, what do we got over there? See, look at that. That looks like some weird-ass patchy shit.
it almost reminds me of like an amoeba.
I mean, you can see some rocks, but, like, other areas are, like, weird.
So
And
John,
blanked out. Some is blanked out completely. Like, that tan-colored part is just a tan square.
so
There's
it
no
looks,
texture.
yeah, so it looks like John says because the country doesn't belong to any specific, or the continent doesn't belong to any specific country. They all have bases out, all over the place. At least that's what he thinks, or he's hypothesizing here. Storyman Jack says drift strips of the area as travelers and make collage of the best images over time.
Well, that still doesn't explain why we have a tan-colored square right there with no texture. But, like, I can go on Google Maps and look up almost any location in the U.S. and I don't have this problem.
I think it might also have something to do with just the fact that with the geographical location of the planet, there at
It
the
shouldn't
pole.
fucking matter. It should be a fucking circle.
I understand, but I mean, zooming out, I mean, we get a much more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, because you can't spy on anything from here.
Yeah,
Straight up.
but
But I mean, we could type in my house and you could see the fucking half-ass shingles on my roof.
oh yeah, I could type in my old house from Pennsylvania and still see like, oh yeah, there's the yard I used to play in.
There's a no-fly zone in Antarctica. Well, if they're using a satellite, like, does that count as a flyover? And if so, what's so special about, like, Antarctica that they don't want you to see?
I don't think
Do
satellites.
they have penguins there? Like, is that where they have penguins, or is that the North Pole area?
No, that should be the South Pole. So I think in the North
Okay,
Pole,
so what? Are they afraid we're going to see penguins? What the shit?
maybe they'll find out that we found Morgan Freeman down there.
Right?
Just narrating the penguins' voices.
They do experiments out there.
I
See,
mean,
now I want to know what experiments, though. Like, and besides, even if we could zoom in, it's not like we could really see what the hell they were doing.
yeah.
Unless something they're doing is so outrageous and outside, big and outside that we could if they didn't patch it up. So now I'm really curious.
I mean, they're probably doing. Did you ever watch the what was it? I think it was Russell Crowe in the old '80s movie called It.
You mean Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell. I'm sorry.
You're fucking fired, okay? Kurt Russell is not Maximus, okay? God bless it.
Well, I mean,
Thankfully, I'm old enough to know which you meant.
well, you wouldn't be the first person to fire me, so
Oh my gracious.
But
The thing, yeah.
that's the thing. Jesus.
Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to find really crazy, creepy shit underneath the fucking ice. Like, leave it there. Or kill it with fire. I mean, I don't know. If there's something bad under the ice, just blow it up.
Yeah.
But,
I must not have had enough Guinness for the night.
huh?
I've been having a few beers here and there because I was playing Magic with a few friends earlier. Usually I have a beer or two, and I guess maybe I just didn't have enough to have a clear mind.
But yeah, see, now you got me, like, wondering about this. Because I'm like, that is weird.
Well, that makes me think that maybe that they have Area 51 as a false flag operation just to keep us.
Or they just have another type of Area 51. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe weather manipulation coming from there.
I mean, just zooming out. I mean, you can come up with a lot of.
Well, there you go. There looks like there might be some shit going on right there.
Well, yeah, because it's like, why is this area where I'm hovering the mouse or I'm hovering my cursor? Why is this black now? I'm just gonna.
Let's move in because it looks like it's been cleared out of snow and stuff. That's a shadow. That's a shadow.
Is it a shadow? Okay.
Well, look at the edges. It looks like a shadow, but of what?
I don't
That
know.
over there looks smooth.
Because this doesn't, yeah, this doesn't look like a mountain range over here. This looks more like a
Yeah, but
creek shape.
it looks like a shadow of a mountain range. Let's scooch down a little.
Okay. I'm just also seeing the comments here about Storyman Jack. Recording the story now. I'm going to keep it up for watch hours. Excellent. That's what I'm doing too in the background. I have the stream up as well, just to keep the numbers going.
Yes, I definitely need the watch hours. It's terrible.
Ooh.
Let's scroll down a little more. I'm nosy now. I'm curious. But it's so weird because that looks like that's water. That's ice broken off, and the water's black, but right next to it, the blue looks like the water was painted blue. How fucking weird is that? That looks really weird.
I wish we had somebody who was more of an expert on satellite imagery, specifically in this area. Because I mean,
what is that?
I know. Look at this thing over to the right. Like it looks just like.
Let's scroll in. What is that shit? What is that? Oh, what?
Oh.
Whoa! What happened? What is that? This is
where
patchwork. Move in.
Franklin Island.
Are they sure? But
yeah, it looks
look
like
how weird that ocean looks like it's painted over some of the ice. That's weird.
Well, then you also have this, gradient effect going on over here, like someone.
Yeah, what's that about? That's weird.
It's like I can't show you this ice sheet.
That's a very weird ice sheet if ever I've seen it.
Yeah, like really.
Well, so something fun's happening over there if it's blurred.
Yeah, it's just like okay. Thanks. We
All right, so we know the coordinates of whatever the fuck you're doing. We just don't know what the fuck you're doing. Ooh, I wonder if I wonder if you clicked on that on the little blurry spot, got its coordinates, and then typed it in and see, like, Googled its coordinates and see what it tells us about that area.
It says Ross Sea. Come on. Okay, that'll work. What do you say, Google? Department of Interior, acknowledgements. See, on the regular search results, it just looks like basic ocean, but I know from just what we saw.
We just saw that was not basic ocean.
No, that's more to the point. Why is Google Images showing me this?
What is it? Can you make that picture bigger?
Why do it looks like the Vatican.
I wonder if the Vatican has something to do with this.
In the Ross Sea, I mean, you have the classic cross right there. These look all very, very much, in line with that. Yeah, and I mean, look at this circle right here, where
right. Well, they do say that the Vatican has their hand in a whole lot of things.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Being a former Catholic, I wouldn't put it past them. So.
All right, well, back out of there. Let's nose around some more because I am fucking curious now. Like, that is such weird shit. So weird. Let's find another weird spot and then see what it says about that area. Oh, my nose itchy.
So let's go back to the satellite.
All right, so let's go back down a little bit. Let's see. And then up a little because, that whole thing was weird.
Yeah, it's a very strange little Franklin. The fact they have a Franklin Island here with certain parts blacked out.
Let's see. Let's scroll southeast. That's west. No, wait. I'm sorry. I meant southwest. You are going the right direction for what I said.
Okay. Let's see. Still the Ross Sea out there.
I think that could just be a shadow or a discoloration, and yeah. See, this stuff is where it gets weird looking.
Yeah, because now we're getting into more of it looks like it
looks like they did a terrible job painting it.
I was gonna say it almost looks like the first satellite images I would expect to see.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's zoom out a little so we can see more stuff.
Oh, the colors. All
All
right.
right, scooch down a little. Ooh, there's a weird blurry spot.
Mm-hmm.
A weird blue blurry spot.
This one right here in the square.
Yeah, that's weird. That looks like some terrible like paint job. Like someone just like took a paintbrush and just did some weird shit.
Well, whatever it is, it looks like they don't want us to know what it is because now I'm just
All
going
right, so
to
let's
see.
let's get that coordinates right there and see.
Copy to clipboard. Good job, Google. What do you got for me?
This is ocean. So
Yeah,
you
just
say.
why are you showing me a?
All right, so what's this? What picture is this?
This looks like a choir. Oh, it's so pixelated. Oh, it's not even pixelated. It's an odd. It's a video. Oh Lord, ooh, I don't even know. It's some kind of weird choir video file in the middle of Antarctica. Jeez. Man, they just want to throw us off the search. Apparently, they don't want
Yeah,
us.
they do. Yeah, they do. I don't know what to make of it. It's weird,
This continent is just weird.
right? Let's go southwest a little more.
So I'm seeing the.
I think we probably have good luck near the coast. I would say actually.
Let's zoom out this way, because unfortunately, that's the edge of the map right there. It won't let me go any further south than that.
Oh, weird.
So, which, well, I guess it makes sense. That's probably where they cut it off and where, it kind of circles in over itself.
I wonder what's up there. Yeah, right there. No, down.
Oh,
Right there where the two continents almost touch. I wonder if we got any action over there.
well, here we go. Well, it definitely named it.
Wow, dirt.
Oh, a base. Okay. So this is down there where we were.
Oh, hey, we found something that actually relates to down there. So it
Human
looks like brown
civilization.
dirt.
Yeah, just like human civilization. Thank God. But yeah, that definitely looks like just mostly dirt, and then they have the ice sheet just kind of surrounding it. Can I put the little guy down there? I guess I can. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Just stick the little hand
ooh. Selfie.
there. Ah, I'm watching you. Okay. Can I zoom over now? So it's pretty much just him or her, just kind of being stationary to take these pictures.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
I mean, it's nice. It's nice that they went. Let's see, image capture, March 2019. Okay, so these are definitely old. I love it how they say that's a street view.
What about now they may have 4th Street view?
Yeah. But yeah, so they have that base there. And then I did see
Let's see. What what's up there?
Cockburn. Again, it looks like they just they missed the island part, or they missed the ice sheet part, because it looks like this might be connected by a sheet.
It looks like it looks so badly painted. It's like
Cockburn Island. Okay, thanks Google. Thanks for nothing, because there's nothing here but what looks like dirt.
well, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Click on it. Let's find out.
Oh, there we go. What's here on Cockburn Island? Nope.
What?
That's the choir.
So the choir's over there, huh?
Let's go. Just click like what's here. But it just says Cockburn Island. How does Cockburn Island have reviews? Oh
Read the
my.
reviews.
Forgot to pack a bathing suit. Oh my.
Oh my god, they're trolling the place. That's fucking great. Love it. Oh my god.
Our free. Oh my.
What does it say?
Let's see. Marcus Brandt says this place will do wonders for your energy consumption, as you will never need a refrigerator here. The views might be white as snow, but you will be greener than a hybrid. Jeez. Oh man.
Love it. Yes.
Is this where all the UTIs come from? Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I love their trolling at like Antarctica. That's great.
Oh, thank you, the man, John, for
We've peaked 21st century at this point.
Oh man.
Is there reviews on other places in there? Like,
I'm sure there is. I'm going back to the base. Yes.
Yeah, they got 4.4 rating.
With perfect weather for the hot tub, and even better weather to play a friendly game of tennis in the snow. Wow. Okay, so this person decided to put a little video here.
I can't hear it. But he looks really happy with that Fortnite card.
Yeah. Let's see. Great place to visit. Stay clear of the abominable snowman. He had the man John. I'm scrolling up to his top. It says 5 months ago. Great place to visit, but stay clear of the abominable snowman. He had me for lunch after my free froze off. Probably should have packed something to cover my feet. Oh well, learned from my mistake. Other than that little inconvenience, it was quite a good. Just make sure you pack warm clothes like a tank top and shorts. It gets hot there in the summer. Trust me. Oh man, you are absolutely right. This is just peak trolling at this point.
I love it. I think it's great that Antarctica is getting trolled. I love people sometimes.
Sometimes the human race does,
They do come through sometimes, yes.
Yeah. But wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What is that?
I just clicked on a random little island here.
Oh,
and
you know what to do.
There's a Tacos Treos, a restaurant.
Oh, people gotta eat. People gotta eat down there.
I understand. I'm just again, here's the better thing. Takeout. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hurt myself from how funny I'm just laughing at this point.
I don't know what you clicked on that island, but we're looking around. Hit satellite view. No. What are you doing?
Oh, don't worry. Here we go. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, look. Now it's showing something. Very poorly, but.
Let's start clicking on shit and see what their ratings are.
They won't let me put a street view on. Damn you.
Oh, there's something there.
There's a sports club. What is this? Foundation, a restaurant, and a school. They have a school. They have a school down there? Okay. Let's see. Amazing base station. 2 days ago. Once a life, get a chance to be there, but worth experience. People really. Oh, that's hilarious. This one was looking for a good pizza joint around here. Oh, bless the internet. It provides an endless stream of entertainment and resources. Oh my goodness. This deserves a whole stream in and of itself.
Oh my gosh. We might be onto something.
But I'm just surprised they showed us buildings here.
Well, that's because there's no sneaky shit going on there.
Hmm. Oh, good.
Oh, that's
Review
bad
through the
rating.
lake. Now, one review through the lake. No water skiing in this lake. The water is too hard. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. There's a chapel
Wow.
way out here.
Who the hell wants to go all the way out there? Who wants to climb uphill both ways in the snow to go to chapel?
Let's see. Really great services on Sunday. To get there in time, you might have to start walking the Sunday before. Only 4 stars because bread and wine was served frozen. Yes, even the wine.
Love it.
Oh my goodness, John! Thank you so much for putting us on this path. Because
Bravo, John. Bravo. This is marvelous. You definitely showed us something. That is great.
oh my good. Can I see a photo? Because that'd be even better.
Ah.
No, damn you. Let's see. Oh, there's no website? What kind of chapel is this?
Right?
I'm just laughing at the fact that, not the fact that there's a chapel there. I get that. But the fact that the chapel is this far away from Tacos Trejos, it's just like, okay, what kind of pilgrimage did you all go through to get there?
Yeah, exactly. You had to do an icy pilgrimage to get there.
Oh my goodness.
You probably have said the Lord's name like 100 times before you got to chapel.
Lord, please help me get to the chapel. Oh wait, there goes my leg. It's been frozen and bit.
Oh no! Are we losing? Like, is my internet going bad, or like, are we fucked on it? No, okay, it was just my phone being stupid. Never mind.
Okay, I mean, like,
I thought they were like, oh, they're on to us. You know?
yeah.
Oh, what's that little thing? There's a little island up there.
Yeah, because I mean, I can still hear you. The Bransford Island.
I can't read it. But yeah, that little thing. What's that got to offer?
Really? How dare you not show me anything good? You name it, but you don't show me anything? Really? That's what you're doing? Oh, but hey, you know what? You might not be showing us anything, but you got
ratings. We got ratings.
I own this. Yes. Thank goodness we can talk to the owner and bitch about how the fact that they don't have proper image.
Oh my god. We need to sign in and we need to like comment and go, I want to talk to the manager.
Oh, okay. I can like this. Let's see. I like to talk to the manager, please.
You gotta put an LOL so they know we're actually just fucking around.
Oh, I'm sure everybody knows we're just fucking around.
I hope so, but sometimes people are stupid, so like you gotta always add an LOL so they know you're just fucking around.
And I'm giving it 3 stars because 1, I have to give them a star because they do have an owner, so there is that. 2, they do have it on Google Maps, and 3, it is named, but they don't have any buildings there, so that's not good.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to the manager. The service was terrible.
Service. Oh, I got better. It was. I'm gonna have to get my Googles.
It was terrible. And the food was cold.
I was gonna say the service was atrocious. Ah, no, I'm just gonna use terrible then. Fine. Don't let me use big words. All right. Great. Oh, watch. Now my inbox is just going to get a bunch of, various comments and likes. Just like, thanks, dude.
Let's go check out another island. This is great. This is marvelous.
All right, let's zoom out.
What's that island next to it? Over
Uh,
there.
there's Duville and Joinville Island.
And what would Bill be doing?
Duraville, 7 reviews. Okay, what do you got? Oh, that's not the same thing. Come on. Hang on. Oh, only 12 reviews. Great place to meet the kind penguins. Very cold, but there is no Wi-Fi. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Politito. Loved it. Stayed at Holiday Inn.
That's great.
Oh, this made my evening. This absolutely made.
Hi, DL Group. All right, so John told us to check out some weird formation in Antarctica, and then we found ourselves hopping around to different islands and sheets of ice, and they have like names and they have reviews. People are trolling Google, putting up funny ass reviews, and so we're checking them out and adding to it. There was one where uh, there was an island. The guy in the review says, "I own this place," and so to be funny, we went, "Well, we want to talk to the manager. The service was terrible." Like everybody's just being funny. Someone was like, "Man, don't forget to pack your swimsuit next time you go here." You know, shit like that. Like it's just being goofy as hell.
Well, I'm taking John's his suggestion, just saying terrible Walmart. I don't recommend buying here.
This is great.
Oh my goodness! You know what? Google, if you really want to know what I'm looking and searching up, there you go. Okay, try and tell
Enjoy,
me.
NSA. Enjoy.
As I often joke, I'm like, really? If I'm the problem, you have bigger problems at your at the
Let's get the
NSA.
next island down. Let's see what it's got.
All right,
Let's go give them some shit.
Joinville Island. Holy shit! Does it have a street view? Holy balls, it does.
Holy balls and nuts.
Love it. All the dirt. Just love it.
That's
No
a lot
water.
of dirt.
Oh, look, there's a ship. It's come to save us. We're over here.
Oh, the shit.
Oh, and I can zoom in a little bit.
Oh, dude, yes, you can. Holy fuck.
But yeah, more dirt and, nothing but the great blue sky of,
Well,
Oh, that is great. Oh, look.
the Google ship.
People.
People just like,
Actual
the Google
people.
ship. Right? That's your street view. There you go.
I'm just seeing all these different pictures that people posted up on here.
They all shop at the same place, I can tell.
Oh, yeah. Only when there's only one way in, one way out.
Yeah. Maybe two.
I love John Doe's comment. Oh, 3 easy payments of $199. This can all be yours.
Oh, wow, that was wild. Like that rock has a skirt on.
And then man, I'd be a little bit freaked out because the fog over here or whatever this is just blocking the range in the distance there. So that would freak me out just a little bit.
What is it?
You see,
Zoom in good.
Yeah, that mountain that's right dead center of the photo. It looks like there's just nothing but like fog or something obscuring the image right there.
Huh. It does a wee bit.
Like that would kind of freak me out just a little bit. But that looks like the bulk of the good photos. Because that's yeah, like some kind of fog. Or
Oh, wow. That looks like a painting. That doesn't even look real. What's that square? What is that? Like a weird square ice thing?
Yeah, I think it's just part of. I can't zoom in anymore,
That's weird. You have a square-shaped little ice thing.
but I mean, you know.
Is there reviews on this one?
Oh, of course, there's reviews on this.
Let's see it. Got 4.6.
This would be an island of Antarctica if there wasn't reviews. The first one, beautiful coffee shop here, plenty of parking. Bring the kids. Go for a walk. Chill out.
BL Group has identified the square thing.
Oh, there we go. It is.
That's where it went. Oh.
Okay, I see.
That makes sense. That's where they've been hiding. What else we got?
You can join things here like you can join 6 and 9. LOL.
Doesn't that kind of go with the Borg joke?
6 and 9? I suppose so.
Because there was 7 of 9.
Yeah, but I assume that the Dyson person is probably trying to make some kind of sexual reference.
Oh, I thought it went well with the Borg joke, personally.
Well, I mean, it very
I'll
well.
take it.
I mean, you know, either way.
I'm going with it.
I mean, I personally haven't had much success with those combination of numbers, but that's just me.
All right, next review.
Letting y'all in on a little bit more.
We're reading Antarctica reviews. We're not reading your reviews.
Well, that'll be for another stream. I'll get into that.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Went here, end of story. You don't want to know the horrors I witnessed.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Respond. Be like, yes, we do want to know.
Oh, but I'm going to give you Cold, cool island. Cool but good place. Let's see. When you get sent to number sign, no, that's weird. Frankly, it's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, some of these Google translations don't really work out all that well for it. So,
Meow.
yes, BL. Now, all right, now I'm going to test BL Star Trek trivia knowledge.
Oh, oh my.
Oh no, this will just be if he knows, or if he knows, or if they know, or if they.
It's weird. I don't know what stuff he knows. He knows a lot of weird shit.
Well, I mean, there's an episode, season 6, episode 2, where 7 of 9 encounters 3 former Borg drones who were also part of the same Unimatrix.
Is there a question in that?
Yeah, I was curious to know if you knew what the other 3 members' numbers were, because they're all part of 9. I don't remember the exact numbers, so I'm just curious if that
Well, how do you ask so many questions is something like a trivia question if you don't even know the answer to it? That's some bullshit.
Well, I mean, it is almost 3 a.m. for me, so. But I mean, I could look stuff up online, but then, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, let's check out more of this place and add humor to it.
Let's see. Oh.
Yeah. Let's go after them.
Oh, thank God, a steakhouse. Finally, I can get something to eat.
Where the fuck are the cows?
Let's see. Good steak, very cold. Recommend bring a jacket. Food was just a little cold. Oh my goodness. The manatee stir fry is delicious. Jeez. Oh, and of course, Peter Grimm. I mean, of course, it's better than nothing. I mean, who can argue with that?
Right.
Oh, I was kicked out. Apparently, they don't like it when you ask them to make some penguin kebabs. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to, let's see. Michigan even posted a picture.
He does not look like he's dressed for that place.
No. What is this? X Toxic X. I placed my order. I am waiting. It will come in 3 years. Posted a week ago.
Hang in there, buddy.
Oh, now this looks like an interesting little place. Oh, thank goodness. Potatoes. I don't know how they get the potatoes down there, but you know, mine is not to question why. Oh, let's see. They guarantee the rotisserie penguin will be delivered in 30 days to the U.S. or my money back.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna be hungry in a couple of weeks. Let me get an order in.
Right? Let's see. When you want the best euro in the world, you have to be willing to go the distance. Euros are less than $20. Travel to get to restaurant, somewhere around $30K. That's right, John. Uber Eats will deliver my penguin kebabs.
Oh.
Mm. So I saw BL's response in there.
Yes, apparently he did not cheat and Google it.
Well, I am going to cheat, and I'm going to Google it on my phone.
I'm gonna find a little snack real quick. I'll be right back. Oh,
Okay.
God.
I'll keep the masses entertained with randomness here. Let's see. Alibaba. Let's see. Food is really good. If you live in LA, don't get the delivery option. It's usually frozen solid. Never been here, but I feel like the food is out of this world. Any way I could get a taste. You gotta honestly just love these people who are willing to provide us with the vital information of the Antarctic. I mean, you know, where else are we going to go for a good steakhouse or a good penguin kebab? I mean, I don't know anywhere. Let's see. And let's see, Voyager, Season 6, Episode 2. Okay, so I did at least get the episode right. I'm just trying to find out the other drones that were named on there. Because, again, I was just, being myself. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Really? Thanks, Wikipedia. Thank you for not telling me what I want to know. Because the last thing I want to do is I want to have to go into Netflix and watch the whole
What's
episode.
happening?
Oh, I was
is
just...
there Baskin Robbins? Oh, yeah, is there a Baskin Robbins around there? That's a good question.
No, that's a good part. That's a good question.
Oh, you should leave a review for Antarctica and saying, where's the Baskin Robbins at?
That's a good idea.
I love it. Good job, John.
Don't want to search this area. Thank you. I finally freed myself. I mean, they're close enough. They're close enough to the mainland. They should have a Baskin Robbins there. Let's see.
I think it's perfect since they're surrounded in so much ice. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So this will be perfect for King George Island.
Fuck King George.
Well, I mean, why not? He doesn't have any Baskin Robbins there. Let's see. 1 star. No. Baskin Robbins. Let's see. In view. What a shame. Oh, wait.
They have no Baskin Robbins, but they do have plenty of rocky roads, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. I can be a local guide there. Thanks.
Oh, snap, man.
So apparently if you put enough reviews in, you can be a local guide as well.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I am having garlic parmesan chicken and mashed potatoes, John.
Hmm. That honestly makes me want to heat up some leftovers I had from earlier. But I'm having too much fun
Yeah, this is quite a bit of fun.
as I'm, bouncing in between this and trying to answer my own trivia question of those other three drones. I will find it at some point, but I am also going to be, you know, still being very interactive as much as I can be on here.
I know.
Um,
Mm,
let's see.
mm, mm.
Hmm. Oh, there we go. Memory
All right,
alpha. Yes.
look. There.
Um. Oh, thank you, BL. You beat me to it.
I was trying to tell you, but I didn't want to choke on my food. I was like,
No, you're good. I was looking at my phone while
I
I
was
was.
like, no.
Yep.
All right, we need to upload a picture of that, and like, we need to upload a picture of that and put that in the Google reviews. One of the places, like, I had a terrible time here. I wouldn't recommend. We need to do it. We need to do it.
It's like my tongue is stuck to the tacos. I'm not sure how this works.
No, you gotta spell the T. My phone is stuck to the pole.
My plum is fucking up my mom. Let's see. Um, oh, hello. Hello.
Oh
Okay.
wow, there's a whole lot going on right there.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can make fun of.
Little guy. Oh, it looks like that's a spot. Uh-oh. They have a shit pipe.
Well, I mean,
I mean, and, little individual shacks for everyone. Uh, I mean, this doesn't surprise me. Like, I feel like this would also be up in Alaska, based off of, oh, what was it? There was a show on the Discovery Network where they had people living out on the outskirts of Alaska, as close as they can to the northern side of it.
yeah, they're like build their own house and shit. I saw a bit of that.
Yeah,
Back
I
when I
know.
actually watched cable. Some.
Well, my brother actually just got what was it? Discovery Plus, I think is what he said it was. So uh, I haven't gotten around to watching it yet, but I'm sure there's good fun. What the hell? Okay,
What?
so on my phone, it just indicated that I got a new badge, and you earned it by writing helpful reviews.
Yeah, you didn't know you could write reviews and get badges? I do that. I mean, I don't do it much.
I
Like, I had a bad run-in with a Taco Bell, or I'm sorry, the Sonic down the road from me,
hmm,
and it was like last summer, and the hot dog, it was like a day old or something. It was rubbery. It was terrible.
oh
And so
that
I wrote a review for that particular Sonic location, and I was like, if 2020 was a hot dog, it would be this, and went on to
oof,
explain how terrible this was. I was
that
like, this makes me want to. I'm just hoping the comment will hurry up and take us all. I mean, I
that
was so melodramatic about that fucking rubbery ass hot dog.
that reminds me of a Dairy Queen that was near my house, and I remember seeing a review from somebody where they got a hot dog or some kind of lunch thing, and the hot dog bun had mold on it.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So let's see here. Your great contributions below have already earned you level 2 status.
Like,
Fantastic.
yeah, you just keep this up. You're gonna be like, yeah.
I'm gonna be the director at the of Antarctica at this point.
BL Group says BL Group is a local guide. I fucking bet you are. You get around.
Now, let's
He's a
see.
truck driver. That's why I say that.
Let's see here.
And he gets to cheat.
Oh, let's see. Argentine permanent base research station. Potter Cove. Sure. Oh my goodness. This is just good fun. Let's see.
Let's find another one.
King, what is that? Shijong Station?
I wonder who owns that.
Let's see. North Korea is really packing when it comes to Antarctic science. Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Let's see. Air is
Right. Oh, wow. Someone actually got out of that country?
Let's see here. There we go. Write a review. Power to the people. Able to leave country. Oh.
What are you putting?
Well, I said for the King Shijong Station, power to the people able to leave the country.
Man, you're going to get your 2 badges stripped for that one.
Hey, I'd like to see him try, Google. Go for it, okay?
John's like, now, if you look to your left, everybody, you'll see more ice.
And now the CIA will come busting through my door. Oh, wait, no, that's just the North Koreans. Oh, Lord, what have I done?
Well, the CIA will let them.
That's true. Well, unfortunately, I can't put the little guy there. So let's see the photos. Well, that's not bad.
We should write a review. I stuck my tongue to one of the metal poles. Was not a good time. I was double dog dared. I don't recommend.
I stuck my tongue to this guy's, hat. It
Shit.
Didn't work out. Oh, see, look, there are penguins down there.
And the penguins were very rude.
I imagine they're like the geese.
I would just joke. I mean, they're probably nice, but we're supposed to be writing outrageous shit. Oh, well, shit. Okay.
Well, this kind of makes me think of it. All right. Thanks, guy, who is clearly not North Korean, but okay.
It's hard to say, but he looks like my Uncle Ray. That's kind of fucking weird.
Well, at least we were right earlier on about there being plenty of...
Anyway.
Oh, I'm so apparently wrong. This is apparently a South Korean establishment.
You might want to go back and edit that one about Korea, though.
I mean...
You're going to get dogged on for having the wrong Korea. Don't be that guy.
Okay. Let's see. Edit my review. I'm trying to think here. I want to say, I don't know. What would I say here? Probably something like great seafood. But.
No. Darn it, I don't know. So you got to fix it.
Oh, I know. Just to be weird. Great place. Bring your cats.
So the penguins were talking shit.
Yeah. Ooh, great place to bring your cats. Or
don't mention cats, dude. That's terrible.
why is that terrible?
Because you're going to be indicating that they eat cats.
I thought the stereotype was dogs that they eat.
Dogs and cats, dude.
Oh, I didn't realize they also ate cats. My apologies.
Well, I don't know if they do, but that's still the stereotype, dude. That's still going to be kind of bad.
Well, I thought the stereotype was just for dogs.
Oh, for Jesus Christ's sakes, man. Just go with me on this.
All right, I'm going to go with John's. I'm just going to say great place to bring, or great place to visit and chat with Danny DeVito.
As the penguin. Okay. There might be people who are not old enough to remember that, so you're going to have to help them.
I mean, I still remember that. I mean, he didn't get the same deal as Nicholson, but there we go. Review fixed. Oh man, I do wonder if North Korea actually is able to get anywhere.
I don't know.
Monumento al Tritacto Antarctico. Oh, scenic spot that's open at 9 a.m. Perfect. Best alcoholic beverages are brewed I've ever tasted are brewed right here. I didn't want to ever leave, but a masked Spanish man whisked me onto a plane bound for the Amazon forest. Gonna have to cut this review short, and connection is here spotty. Is apparently what King Richard Joe D'Amazing apparently decided to write. Oh, that's official.
What is it supposed to be?
I would assume it looks like it reminds me of something like that all the countries could agree upon. Like this is like a universal kind of monument because it looks like
they all run around with a tennis racket and play shuttlecock.
I suppose so. I mean, woof, you can tell he is thrilled to be there.
Oh yeah, freezing their balls off, absolutely.
And I'm not sure whose flag that is. I should know it.
Is that Puerto Rico?
I mean, oh, great, of course. The times I wish I could read Spanish.
That might be an indication of Puerto Rico.
So, I mean, oh, United States. Yeah, look. So if you look at this picture, USA, Commonwealth of Australia, Chile, it looks like it's just a monument to all the various kind of countries that decide to do their, I guess, research here because I'm betting around the corner there's other countries that are listed there. We just can't see them. Let's see this one. Republic of France, Argentina. I don't even know. Republic von South Africa? That's what that is.
Oh, meow, Scottish guy. He's his big daddy-o. I feel silly calling him that, though. But he's Scottish as fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just...
I was giving him shit on Bill's stream. I was like, Outlander has given me an unreasonable expectation of Scotsmen. He's like, yeah, because most of them are all like me. And I'm like, ah, shit. Kitty, where was the tow truck stuff? What tow truck? There was a tow truck?
I think he's referring to one of your earlier videos where you had a tow truck stuck in front of a gas station, I think. I think that's what one of your earlier little short videos were.
No. When would that have been?
I'm not 100%.
And there's, yeah, click on the link. He dropped the link.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was about a little under 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, for goodness sakes, I don't remember now. Oh, that. Oh.
Yeah, where the tow truck
at Air Depot and 10th Street at the 7-Eleven. I was in here trying to think what the fuck he was talking about. You have been watching my videos. You sneaky boy.
We all watch your videos. Of course we do.
Not according to my... Well, I'll get 12 likes on a video, but it will say 63 views. And I'm like, why are y'all being stingy?
Well, I mean, depending on how much, the retention is from the viewers and how much they see. I mean...
Well, I want some likes. It makes me feel better about myself.
I can't control what people, you know, decide to hit the like button or not. I always hit the like button whenever I can, but that's just me.
I kind of wish that like YouTube was like Facebook. Like when someone gives you a like or whatever, it tells you who did it. I
Yeah,
wonder how many people would be giving people downvotes if like it would show their name. You'd be like, I thought you were my friend, you piece of shit. Fucking block them.
it's like you jerk. How dare you? Oh, oh.
What else we got? What else we got? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm looking at Pendulum Cove, where McLaughlin, I think, writes the deep fried penguin is a little bit chewy, a little undercooked.
How are we getting to this boy conversation?
Um, See, whenever I see BOI, I usually think of not
Big
boy.
Boy from Outcast.
Oh, okay,
That's how he spells it.
possibly. I'm not 100% certain, to be quite frank. Um, what else is there down here? South Shetland Islands. You're already
Oh my
there.
god, yes. I wish YouTube would allow people to put memes in the chat. God, there's so many times I've wanted to. I think in memes. Oh,
The kebab restaurants.
what's this?
80 Doner Kebab. Pet Russian writes, saved my life as I'm starving while walking through Antarctica. Thanks for the great service. The kebab was the most delicious. And thank you, Eric Lee. 2 days ago, posted someone needs to add the phone number to this spot. Oh, man. Let's see. A bit of a drive, but best kebabs within 2,000 miles.
Uh,
I can only. Is there photos of this place? No, of course there's not. No. It's like, can you deliver?
it shows a little street view thing there, but I think it's just like a snow view.
Ooh.
That's really what it is.
Oh. Shoot. What is that? I don't see the street view there.
What's that laddery looking shit?
This?
Yeah, what's that?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it disappeared now.
Ooh. The snow's in. What you hiding?
Let's see what is here.
It looks like something was something large was dragged across there.
It honestly reminds me of my cracked skin.
Oh shit, dude, you need some coconut oil.
Well, I do try. Well, let me clarify that. It looks like something. It kind of reminds me of my. No, it does kind of look like, not as deep, but it does kind of look like crevices on my hand. So. Oh, good. At least the nice little penguins are there.
Aww.
Thank you, James. Thank you for the cute pictures. But let's see. Reviews. Da, 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 da. The views make the landing well worth the wait. That's a good one, John. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
This looks like a patchy mess. Can we just review all of Antarctica and complain about the patchwork?
Yeah, it's like I'd love to have a clear image of everything and not have these weird, just for some reason, just these random lines. Ooh, there's somewhere I'm going to look at. Oh, there's two places I want to look at now. Gentile Island,
Ooh,
or Gentiland, I guess is the right one.
they got a 5.0 rating.
Oh, look at, well, there's only 2 reviews.
Oh, fair enough.
I feel like just putting a 1 star and be like, no buildings. What the F?
Oh, zoom in. See what it's about.
Well, there's nothing here but this green, or I don't know, some kind of green grayish like landscape.
Look at the street view.
Oh, I don't see a street view.
Is there not that little square right there at the lower left?
No, that just brings us back to the generic map view.
Oh.
I've been keeping this on satellite view. But the one place I saw that was up here is Omega Island.
Ooh.
Come on, Google. Just tell me what Omega Island is. Let's see. 5 star, 5 star, 3 star. Really? No words?
Well, we gotta add words.
Okay. Let's see here. 3 stars, too close to Bremen Island. Or no.
Omega Island is correctly named because that was the end of our shit. I don't know, like.
Oh, great place to end my journey.
Huh?
Great place to end my 2,000-mile hike. Yeah.
Great place, no traffic. I don't know.
Well, considering the fact that it's on an island, I think that.
Well,
would
that's
get
why it's funny. Obviously.
I mean, okay. Now here's what's good. Well, okay. I guess it's not really confusing, but from the satellite images, it doesn't look really like, these are 3 islands. It looks like it's just one big island, all connected.
It looks like some weird ass clouds.
But oh, perfect. Google says hi. I feel like the further we go, the more we're going to get to like these weird reviews, and it's just like, oh, yeah. Lambda Island. Oh, only one person's reviewed this? Just look out for the.
Let's fix that.
Yeah. Just look for the birds with the topaz blue eyes. Just mesmerizing. I saw it. Wasn't mesmerizing.
1 star, wasn't impressed. They don't have 4th of July. I don't know. I would say the traffic was terrible. Too many penguins.
Not impressed. Foot traffic was okay. Despite the penguin crossing signs.
Yes. They're gonna have so many fucking badges in their done.
Oh, I could just see my phone popping up at this point. Just like, okay, here you go. Here's your badges. Oh man. Street view. Oh, this doesn't look like an island. This looks like I'm on a ship. Come on. This isn't. That's not Brabant. That's just.
Okay. We've got a ship. Let's see. Can we give it a review?
I'm sure we can since there's 11.
All right. Okay. So, pretty boat, terrible service. I thought they were importing drugs, but I was disappointed.
Great, folks. The surface. What was that last part? I didn't think they were importing drugs or something like that.
No. I was disappointed to find out they were not importing. It was not a drug
Okay.
ship. Well, no, I don't know.
I was disappointed for the lack of drugs.
Yeah, disappointed lack of drugs being imported. Yeah. So that looks like a kind of yacht you would like expect, like some rich person to have a bunch of drugs on. If it was in a more tropical area, I would have definitely gone for some making some jokes about Epstein.
Yeah. Oh.
Meow, Chavez, how are you?
Let's see here.
We're trolling Antarctica right now.
See peaches on what? I'm just trying to follow along.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see how weird that was.
Okay. I'm trying to wonder like whose face they're talking about.
I don't.
All right, let's see where else we can give some, constructive feedback to the western part of the island.
Oh, right there. There's some greenish area right there.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
Where the fuck you go?
I don't know what happened there.
Recalculating.
Ross Archipelago. Murdos.
Worst archipelago I've ever been to.
Oh, here we go. Scott's Hut.
Scott was no fun.
Have actually been here, fantastically preserved. Whatever. Church site was covered. Okay, so it's a prehistoric site. Let's see.
Okay, fine. Let's
Okay,
troll
so it actually has some historical value.
All right, fine. Let's troll something else.
Okay. Let's see. Galley's always fun.
What is it?
After showing you your table, they take a small blood sample from you and poke it with a hot wire. Strange custom. Rubs pretty good, though.
Love the reference. Nice.
Oh.
They made a Thing reference. I love it.
I can actually do a street view, too.
It's a strange custom.
I mean, if you can call this a street.
I mean,
it's
the road more or less traveled.
I mean, it's a dirt street. I've given that. At least I can move around.
Looks better than my driveway.
No, the poor guy. He can't even afford to have a car driving around there. He has to walk with the thing on his back.
I guess that ship didn't bring a little golf cart.
Let's see. And it just kind of goes on like that. So let's go back. Let's see. Galley. Let's see. Pretty good. Brunch and Legendary.
Oh, we're gonna have to make some kind of Donner Party reference at some point.
I'm trying to think. Food was okay, but I'd rather eat my cousin's arm. Or no, not my cousin's arm. Damn, I had something for this.
What is it?
I was thinking of something like, the food was okay, but I'd rather eat the hostess's arm instead.
No, like... It was,
yes. Yeah.
No, it's too weird. I mean, it's right kind of weird, but it's delivered wrong.
Yeah. Well. Let's see.
We had a party of 12, ran out of food, things ended badly. Daughter, party 50, right this way, please. No, we're in the South Pole area, not North Pole. We're in Antarctica, dude.
They seated our party at 12, but they ran out of food.
It ended badly. I missed them though. I miss my friends. Ted was a little chewy.
Seated our party at 12, but they ran out of food. It ended badly, but Ted was slightly chewable. That's good.
Yeah, Jedi Bill. Right now, we are trolling Antarctica. Apparently, there are reviews, Google reviews, and we are adding some weird ass shit. Someone had a good one though. They made a Thing reference. They test your blood with a piece of hot wire. Strange custom. I was like, yes. My hat's off to that guy.
Well, that's the place we just left a review for. That's the galley right here. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me.
Terrible. Alright. I think we've done enough damage to Antarctica.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What's north of Antarctica?
I believe it's Argentina.
What's that? There's a little something right there. What is that, New Zealand or some shit?
Yep, that's New Zealand.
Let's give them some hell.
Okay. I'll do a few more and then...
I don't know what to say about New Zealand now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about them either, short of...
Oh! It was a strange experience here on the beach. We had a lot of strange penguin immigrants come in on floating doors.
Ooh, that's a good
Nah, that might be too much.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's a small little place.
Stewart Island. What? No reviews? How dare you? Oh, wait. Can I not review you? How dare you? There we go.
How dare you?
On Nectar's Beach or whatever it is. Well, I just said beautiful. Let's see.
Complaining you couldn't find a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Is there a Starbucks? Yeah, like we walked around, we couldn't find a Starbucks anywhere. Of course, we're gonna look like assholes that actually use a Starbucks there. But.
Something. Watch, somebody will just be like, no, you're wrong. There is a Starbucks. It's right here. I'm like, ooh, big man. Big man.
Well, excuse me. All right. Maybe we should hit the North Pole, give them some shit. You know they've been asking for it.
Yeah, I'll do one more up there, and then I think I'll give in to my.
Or we should hit up like Greenland and be like, I've been trying to get my Viking ship together to go pillage, but so far no luck. Or there wasn't much to pillage. I don't know.
Okay, I guess not much from the North Pole there, but let's see if there's a northern post. Nope, just a bunch of pixels from the 1990s.
Oh shit!
I mean, I thought the South Pole was bad. The North Pole was worse. You didn't call it a North Pole. Because I know from a TV show called Top Gear, there was a village up around, there was the most northern place. I don't know where it is.
Well, that's not very northern right there.
No, let's see.
Whew.
Yeah, see, I'm falling victim to that too.
I was charging to start it, but I got a second in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that place was. I'd have to look that up. But oh wow, okay, that's northern. The fact that there's a supermarket here.
Well, people got to eat.
I know. I well, what does that say? I think that's just Texas, and just I'm just amazed. But
Man, that looks like the place where 30 Days a Night took place. that little town right there. That's what that looked like.
let's see. I just want
I was
these.
disappointed in the lack of vampires.
Let's see. What do they say? Not a food selection. Best
Hi,
supermarket.
Will Gentry. How's our
Best,
tolerable Brit?
let's see here. Um, hmm.
Is that the North Pole's version of Walmart? Probably.
I'm trying to see what that 1-star review was.
What else would be outrageous to Hey, does anybody know what town that 30 Days a Night supposedly took place? Because if we do, we could like leave a review there and be like, we were terribly disappointed by the lack of vampires.
Hmm.
He's like barely tall. Looks like a bomb shelter food pantry. It does. It does. It's like a prepper's Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what part of Alaska? That's what I'm curious about. Because right, we just got done trolling the South Pole a little bit, and so like we're trying to think of other places that it would be outrageous to leave reviews. Because apparently Antarctica has got a lot of reviews. I'm surprised. And so let's go over to Alaska, and maybe someone can
Okay.
look up what town that was supposed to be in the movie, and we'll tell them. Barrow, Alaska. John is on it. Go
Is
find
that
Barrow, Alaska,
okay?
and let's talk some shit.
I'm trying to remember. Is Barrow? Let me see here.
It took place in the movie, but he doesn't know if that town actually exists. We'll make it work.
Oh, not that. Oh wait.
Is that Alaska?
I don't think I got that correct because that looks like more like Arkansas.
Oh yeah, you found Alaska. That's right.
Is AK Alaska?
Yes,
Hmm.
Alaska. What the fuck do you think it was?
I thought it was I thought it was the abbreviation for Arkansas.
That's AR.
Okay. Let's see.
You're supposed to be the smart one with a degree and shit.
No.
I'm
Just
gonna
because
leave you. I want to leave you a review. 2
says
stars. Does not recommend.
said he was smart, but the trivia knowledge was very lackluster.
He was smart enough to write the review for me.
Yeah, I don't see
maybe
borrows.
maybe it's a really small town and you type it in.
Ooh, well, that took me to Canada in the
Oops.
wrong direction.
You put Barrow, Alaska.
Oh, that might be my problem. Oh wait, I just saw. You're right. I was spelling it incorrectly. Maybe not. Let me put
Is that it?
Let me put the comma in there. Maybe that'll do it. It says it's right here.
All right. Let's get a review.
Oh, there it is. Referred to as Barrow, beginning in 1901, the city voted to restore its original name, I guess, in 2016. So.
All right. Let's leave a vampire review.
Okay. Let's see. Where do we have? Barrow. Oh, perfect. The Barrow Cemetery.
Fantastic. Give it a 2-star.
Well, oh my goodness. There's no reviews here. How dare you? Okay. There's no reviews here, but there is a little.
After watching 30 Days of Night, we were horribly disappointed by the lack of vampires in the. Yeah, lack of vampires. Would not visit again.
I hope I took the caps lock off.
And we know that now know that city, town in that movie exists. Pixie, what are you doing? My cat's just laying down in a deflated yoga ball and her little ears just twitching. It's just vibrating because every time it taps it irritates it, so it twitches again. So it's like a vicious cycle. Quite funny.
There we go. You're one level away from a local guide's badge. Yes. Oh my goodness.
This makes me want to step up my Google review game. I'm telling you. I don't really do it much because it requires having your location on usually, unless you go out of your way to look for the business, and I don't like having my location on.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's my best way to try to sock it to the man, make it not easy to track me. They probably still can, but I just don't want to hand it to them on a silver platter, you know?
Oh, I agree. I mean, I assume the government knows everything.
Like, those suckers are well funded. Make them work for that money.
Yeah. It's like, if you really want to know. So, all right. Well, Moira, I think.
Here lies Josh Hartnett. Hartnett, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to head
Well,
out.
technically he turned to dust, so he didn't really lie anywhere.
Well, I think I'm going to head off because I think I'm going to try and see if I can get some interviews set up for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You wait till we had 7 people in here for this shit.
Well, I'm glad I helped provide some kind of entertainment. So.
Well, yeah, it was fun though. We should think of other like outlandish places that almost you think nobody goes to, and leave like weird shit.
We should start just trolling. Well, hell, I'm just going to look yet. I'm just going to look. I'm not going to leave a review.
I am trying to make a documentary about a mass killing that happened in Tulsa. And they're trying to find the mass graves that are missed. They can't find the mass graves.
Is that the one where that they
Don't give away all the magic here.
What's that?
Don't give away all the magic.
Okay.
We had fun having you here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I just catched John there. So let me go ahead and pull.
Oh yes.
So I'm still sharing the screen.
Oh, actually.
What?
You'd have to write in.
Oh, that's right. Because.
Oh my goodness. Banging Gears wrote something funny, but it had to be held over for review. Never tell a girl in Alaska you're gonna have sex with her all night long when the night is 30 days.
Oh shit.
Woof. That'd be rough.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just have to avoid the chafing.
But anyway, Scottish Daddy-O, it's a super important project. I think it'll help ruffle up the status quo, and I want to document the process they do with the ground penetrating radar to try to find the mass graves and such. And also, I have some theories on like some of the scandalous stuff that may have happened that night, judging by some of the papers that I guess did get digitized and were in the archives. I'm sure that the more scandalous stuff was probably burned years and years ago. But I'm going to try. So, if anybody wants to send money and love, I would so appreciate it.
Well,
Because I'll have to go back and forth to Tulsa a few times. Plus, I might have to slip bribery money to whoever's doing the ground penetrating radar. Be like, $50 to let me film this shit, bro.
well, Moira, I am going to head off for the night, and
I am too, because my lower back is killing me.
yeah. Well, it was fun. It was fun being on the stream with you. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate the time.
Well, we gotta hang out more often, because I forgot how much fun you are to hang out with. I forgot. I did.
Well,
Like, 'cause for a while there, I stopped streaming because of, like, some drama that was going on, and I was, like, super depressed. And so, like, I've been trying to make myself get back into it.
well,
Mostly, well, it helps to, like, try to encourage. Oh, whoa.
there we go.
I
Sorry.
was thinking about it, I was like, whoa. You had Inception there, like. But like, I've been trying to make short films, and you gotta appeal to the people and make them laugh and do this and that. They kind of help that along, and so it kind of encouraged me to like get back into it again.
Yeah.
It took a very depressed hiatus, and now I'm even more depressed.
I understand, and I'm thinking about releasing some of my old college videos that I used to make with a bunch of my old roommates. You know, just because I used to make fun. Not, you know, I guess for my kind of humor it was funny, but anyways, but yeah, next time I see you on, I'll be sure to, you know, hit you up and let you know I'm around in case, you know, we're both on the same.
Yeah, and like send me a meow now and then in Twitter. That's totally good.
Okay, will do. All
Oh,
right.
I gotta have my ears on. Yeah.
Love it. All righty, Moira. Well, listen, you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time then.
Lots of hugs.
Hugs to you. All right. See you next time.
That was more like a grope.
It's like, oh. It's good meeting you too, Big Daddy. All right.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for him. When he's on stream, he goes like wild.
Oh, okay.
It's like Jim Belushi from Animal House, but with a Scottish accent going. It's like crazy.
Perfect. All right. Well, you have a good one, and I'll see you all next time.
Well, we might as well say goodbye to everybody because I'm gonna wrap it up too.
Okay. See you, everyone.
Meow meow. Good night,
All right.
Gracie. Oh, I forgot. I keep having to hit this twice.